Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Welcome, listeners. Blow Hard, Talk Hard here with Julian and his lovely co-host,
Sabrina. What's up?
Sabrina and Julian. We're back, people. Hope everybody's having a good week. Summer's coming to a close. Sabrina, are you sad?
Yeah, of course I am. I think anybody that says that summer isn't their favorite season is full of shit. It's the best.
Whoever says that. I don't know anybody who says that.
I don't know.
I hate winter.
Yeah, of course.
Did you know that July was the hottest record in the last 85 years?
Yep.
Did you know that?
Insane. I went to the cottage right during that period where every day it was like 32 degrees, bath water.
Yes.
The lake was the best I've ever been in my entire life, and it's because we were in a heat wave.
If it wasn't for Corona, this would have been the best summer recorded like in memory, like with heat and beautiful weather every weekend, parties and drinking and parks and, like you said, swimming. But the Corona put everybody a little bit on a mission. But July and August, everybody's starting to lighten up and say, fuck it. But,
Well, I think it was when they said, you can have a 10-person bubble and all that shit. As soon as the government said that we can loosen things a little bit, everybody really took liberties.
What do you think about September, coming up? September, October, when they're saying, flu season and all that stuff. If you had I know you don't have any children, correct?
Correct.
If you had a child, would you send them to school?
That's an interesting question because I don't know because I'm not in those shoes, but I think that I would probably do anything I could to avoid it.
To avoid school? That's a tough one. But for me, you know what? Okay, that's a political conversation. I just thought that for me, you have to go with the flow. Eventually, it's the new reality. You got to do what you got to do. But again, there's a lot of girls that I talk to, but they're like you. They just said, no, it's not happening. But they have younger kids, so it's easy to miss kindergarten.
That's where I'm thinking because I don't have any kids that if I'm imagining them, they're not going to be 10 years old. Like I'm imagining like a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
So if I could avoid it, if I had kids, and if I could avoid it, then I would keep them home.
At 3-4 years old, it's not a big deal. You could teach them how to crayon. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But if you have a kid who's going to grade 7, friends and all that kind of stuff, it gets a little bit difficult. So.
Well, they're offering online learning to kids to do it from home. So
school is not only about the learning; it's about the socializing, and becoming the person you're going to be in the future.
It's true.
But I don't want to get too much into detail. Everybody who's doing that, just good luck with it, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be challenging. Regardless of if you keep your kids at home or send them to school, you're going to come into contact with a lot of challenges.
Something's going to happen.
So
whatever.
God bless you.
Challenges, whatever. Even with money and real estate and all that, people are, I don't know what people are, but you know what? Home Depot ran out of wood last month.
What?
Yeah, Home Depot had no lumber.
It's totally because people have time on their hands and now they're actually able to do the shit that they want to do.
That shows you that people with money have time on their hands. Because if you have no money, how are you going to build something? Why would you do renovations? But Home Depot, think about it, had no wood for sale.
That's fucking insane.
And we're not talking dick wood. We're talking hard fucking lumber from cherry oak, from Brazil, whatever kind of wood. That's amazing.
I don't know.
Well, my neighbor bought a house. He's not my neighbor yet.
Right.
1.4 million. Gutted it.
On your block?
On my street, across the street from me.
So similar to your house?
A little bit bigger, but similar. 1.4 million. He gutted it to the max. 1 million in renovations he spent.
So 2.4 million.
Yeah, to live on. And I go, why? What the fuck is wrong with you? He goes, I like the area. I go, area? I go, you retarded, man? I go, that's a lot. When are you ever going to get your money back? No houses on this street are worth 2.4 million.
That's actually a really fucking good point because no houses in that area are worth
that. But the guy obviously has money and time. But again, that's a lot of money to invest in a project of that nature. But he must be big money.
I mean, it is a really nice area, but at the same time, I mean, couldn't you get something in
Of course, but
Rosedale?
he wanted to live down there. No, Rosedale, you can't spend nothing unless you have $5 million.
Oh, really?
Minimum.
That just goes to show how little I know.
Yeah. What about winter? Do you think winter's going to be cold because the summer was hot?
I have no fucking idea.
What do you think? Is there a farmer's almanac, Pat? You know about this shit, right?
Yeah, of course there's a farmer's almanac. I
No,
just
but
don't
I
know
mean,
what it says.
because Pat sometimes, he likes to read a lot of shit.
I don't know if this winter is supposed to be any particularly. Supposedly last winter was supposed to be the harshest, and it was not.
It was not.
That was exactly what I was thinking. Is that they were saying last winter was supposed to be fucking awful, and the entire time I was waiting for it to get bad, and I was like, well, this is passable.
It was mellow. I didn't wear boots. I wore boots.
I was just going to say, I don't even have boots. Maybe I should buy a pair?
You don't have boots?
No, why would I wear boots? What am I, crazy?
What do you have? Fucking like impenetrable feet? What do you?
It snows twice. It snowed 2 times last year.
All right, I guess.
And I have a car.
I was just gonna say, true, you have a car.
And
I'm
it
fucking
doesn't-
trudging around.
It doesn't snow though. If anything, you get one of those days where it's all a little bit splushy and you get your feet wet. But other than that, what am I gonna do? Buy boots and walk around like I'm. But it's just, I got a feeling it's gonna be really cold.
Yeah. Ooh, God, I don't want that, but I mean.
Just because summer was so good, I think it's going to be so opposite and be so cold. But again, that's just our 2 cents. Who knows what's going to happen.
When I was growing up, my mom used to say this thing, which she has no fucking recollection of, which is so bizarre to me. But my mom used to say, whether the weather be cold, whether the weather be hot, we'll weather the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. So it's pretty much just like, suck it up, fucking cupcake.
Say that 10 times and I'll give you $100. Weather the storm, weather my dick,
whether
this,
whatever the weather,
That's
whether we
like
like it or not.
weather it in my ass, blah, 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 blah.
Weather in my ass?
I don't know.
I
That's
mean,
what Pat was thinking.
I suppose you could make it rain on his ass if you needed to. But anyway.
Anyways. Well, you know what? That was funny. What about the brass rail? Remember all those, that big thing that went
whatever
up?
happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nobody ever got
nobody contracted it. Nobody got sick.
No.
Nobody that was willing to come
It was a
forward
waitress.
anyway.
It was a waitress that wore a mask. She served a few people, and nobody came forward and said anything. So they blew it out of proportion again, like the way they always do with all this shit.
Did we find out if the strippers are wearing masks or not?
They are not.
They are not. Okay.
I seen on Instagram or one of those things. It was a strip club, popular one. She was at the bar shaking her booty, and they showed half her face, and there was no mask.
Well, all right, there you go.
So I don't know, but again, maybe they are. I don't think so. I'm not going anyways.
I feel like if you were to wear a mask, it would really just depreciate the value of going in. Like, why would you want to go and watch that happen? If
My buddy's birthday's coming up, and his father's going to take him to the Hyatt Steakhouse.
Oh,
like 20 of them.
Nice.
I go, well, it would be nice on a regular day. I go to him, I go, but why would you go spend all that money over there when the girls are going to come to you in a mask? They're going to serve you like the way you were telling us last time. It's like, just make a barbecue at your home, man. Like, it's like, to go spend $2,000, like, for all that people, like.
If you did that, if you just like had a barbecue at your house, first of all, I work in a restaurant and we're not supposed to take reservations of more than 6 people. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, because of the social distancing thing. I don't think I don't know about the legality, but I know like.
No, there's 20 of them
what
going.
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't think you're really supposed to have 20 people in a group that are doing that, but if you do it at your house, first of all, you can have it outside where there's like way less risk.
They just have money. They just want to spend money. They want to get out.
Yeah, but like the other point is get like 3 or 4 chicks that are on out calls, have them come over, hang out,
serve it, cook it. Yeah, you don't actually have to do the work.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Just, I guess they just like to say they went to the Hyatt, whatever, they had to stay. But again, if you're going to be wearing masks and this and all that, I don't know. I told them for me, it's not really a great idea. You know, let's take a little break, come back. I got some good massage parlor stories.
Ooh.
Just so, from the general convo, we're going to jump into some serious, nasty shit. Julian and Sabrina here.
Guys, we just want to thank you so much for listening to the podcast, and we want you to know how much we love hearing from you. So find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, let us know how you feel, or you can just email us directly at blowhardtalkhard@gmail.com. All of our old episodes are available anywhere you can find podcasts, but you can also get them directly at blowhardtalkhard.com with a ton of other information.
Well said, Sabrina. Sounds great. Julian and Sabrina, we are
out.
Take care, listeners. Welcome back, listeners. Julian's here. Sabrina's still here.
Hello.
hello. This one here, Sabrina, don't get upset, but it's the massage spa parlors. I know you don't not like them, but I don't think you know enough about them.
Yeah, it's not. No, there's no distaste in any way. I just don't know a lot.
I didn't mean that. Before we were talking, you were like, you didn't realize how high end they are.
That is absolutely true. You showed me some pictures of what the insides of these places look like, and it blew my fucking mind.
They are top of the line, like $1 million to build them. They need $1 million easily. Marble, this, showers, jacuzzis.
Like I would rent one of those rooms for a couple of hours and like take my man and like have like a romantic time.
Yeah,
like,
I go for 2 hours and I get a romantic blowjobs and stuff. But
we both love romance.
But the thing is, the showers, they fit 4 people. They're just beautiful. Like you probably pictured like some grungy little table.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I meant to say. Like you don't respect it because you didn't get it at the beginning.
Right. Like I'm imagining towels that have fucking cigarette burns on them. And shit.
Like nasty crap.
Yeah, but these places are fucking gorgeous.
And the girls are fucking gorgeous.
Oh
made to the T. Nails, hands. But the thing is, they got pros and cons in my opinion.
Okay.
So a lot of this, let's pretend. You work the indie phones, right?
Yeah.
Everything's discreet. Nobody knows you. You have the power. You look through the people. You see their person. Mm-hmm. Massage parlor, totally opposite.
What do you mean?
If you don't make a reservation or a reservation with the girl that you know, fine. But if you don't, you walk in off the street, they line up for you.
Oh.
So now 8 girls line up and you choose. It's kind of bad.
I mean that's got to feel like,
if you don't it's like being on a baseball team when you get picked last.
I was just gonna say I'm very unathletic and I know what it's like. I was never picked last, but I was always picked close to last. It's not a good feeling.
I got a feeling they look through the camera and they see the guy who's picking, and then they come out if they want to or if they don't.
Oh, okay.
I got a feeling. That's not a fact.
But I like that. I like that spin to it.
But I know they line up. So now if they come out and I'm their neighbor, I see them. I see her working. She's exposed.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, I never thought about that.
That's what I'm talking about here. So there's a lot of pros and cons. Pros are beautiful places, hot girls, good fun. Some of them do great services, like whatever, like an in-call does. But the negatives are it's open to the public, like off the street. I could walk in at any time. Open till 4 a.m. Guys come in drunk.
Yeah.
Like they're not really looking for trouble, but they could if they wanted to.
Yeah, but the trouble switch is very easily flipped at that point.
Well,
you might not be looking for it, but if something rubs you the wrong way.
You have 3 people. I come in with 2 people. You looked at me. I looked at you. All of a sudden, there could be a fight for no reason.
Right.
And the girls are there. They weigh 100 pounds. It's bad, and they don't really have good security. I don't think. I don't really go anyways, but I'm just saying. But the negative is you could get exposed. Somebody could see you if you line up.
Right.
So now your neighbor John is over there. What the fuck are you doing here? And you're like, what do you say?
Well, what do I say? What the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, okay, who wins that battle?
Nobody. It's mutually assured destruction. Everybody keeps their fucking mouths shut.
Well, if John's single and doesn't give a shit, what do you do? And you live at home because you're 20.
Oh, well, good point. I was thinking about like 2 dudes that see each other, but you're talking about a girl that's doing the service.
Yeah.
Running into somebody that she actually knows.
But again...
And I think that like younger guys that are interested in doing something in this vein, they're gonna start at a massage parlor. And a lot of these girls are younger, so you're much more likely to run into somebody that you went to high school with, or that's like your
like
cousin's boyfriend or whatever the fuck, right?
But I don't think these guys, the girls don't mind, and I definitely know the guys don't mind. They pull up in front with their cars, their license plate, the place says whatever the name is. They're not hiding.
Right.
So I think they don't give a shit. So when all these independent girls ask guys for ID and everything, and the guys give it, who cares? What do they? They're not afraid.
Independent service worker. They ask for ID.
Yeah, full
for
ID
safety.
For safety. Yeah, and these guys, like a lot of guys are like, why would I give you my driver's license? But in the massage parlor, these guys pull up right with their car. So basically, they're like, I'm here. But the massage parlors are cool because they have like jacuzzis, they have milking tables.
What the fuck is a milking table?
It's a table with a hole in it, and I think she goes underneath. I've seen a porn. She goes underneath the table and jerks you off.
Oh my God.
Is that right, Pat?
Very casual.
Just a casual under the table jerk off.
I've never done it. I know one place has it. You go underneath, and she gets underneath, I guess. You stick your dick in the hole, and she just like milks you like a cow.
All right. Well, maybe that actually...
Excuse me.
Coming from the perspective of a straight woman, that might be the easiest way to get the job done. If somebody just here, you lie down, put your dick through this
Stick
hole,
your hole, and I don't even have to look at your face.
Yeah, well, I don't have to, but I don't have to get into an awkward position. I can sit fucking Indian style. I can sit crisscross applesauce and just take care of the job.
Yeah, jackhammer away. That's what they don't like. When the guys, they're just like pounding it, bang, 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 and the guy's like, what the fuck, take it easy. But yeah, you didn't know about then they do neuro massage.
What's that?
That special Asian oils and stuff.
Okay.
And you roll on the floor. It's very sexual, like nude on nude. Ooh. I've never done one, but supposedly it's very hot.
I'll have to do some research.
Yeah, I've done research. It looks pretty intense.
Well, not enough if you haven't done it.
Oh, you have to have a place to do it. Like where you're gonna you have to spread a 20-foot area and.
You could do it in the studio.
Yeah, we'll do it in the studio. We'll do it in the studio. Tell the landlord, hey, we're using your studio as a neuro massage area.
Oh, Jesus.
But that, again, and also to find the girl you like might cost you 4 visits.
It's very true.
So before you find the golden one, you might end up finding 3 duds. And by that time, you're down $1,000 because they are more expensive.
Yeah, but I agree. But at the same time, like in order to find like that person who like you can really connect with and enjoy, it's kind of worth the investment.
I think so.
Yeah.
In a sense, because you are having fun trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because it's not like you're having a shitty time.
Yeah, you're not digging holes, construction. Yeah. You're still playing, and even if she's not your cup of tea, I'm sure she's still pretty good.
She's probably a cup of tea.
Yes. Let me tell you, this one girl that I know.
Okay.
Guy walks in with a suit, but underneath he always wears female clothing.
What?
Yeah, he's pretty out there.
Okay.
And he brings a big suck-on dildo to the wall, and he sticks it on the wall.
So a dildo with a suction cup on the end that it suctions to the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she sits on the table, and he fucks his own ass with it. She's just watching him.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. And then he wants her feet to be, then he sucks her dirty feet.
He wants her feet to be dirty.
So he can foot fetish.
Lick the dirt off her feet.
And he doesn't bang her. Nothing. But you know what? He goes down on her for 1 minute. She goes, I never come with any client. 1 minute, she explodes. She goes, I don't know what the fuck this guy's got. He's got the magicest tongue in the world. She goes, 1 minute, she's fucking drenched.
Really?
Yeah. No banging, no nothing, no attraction. He fucks his ass, wears women's clothes, sucks her dirty feet, doesn't want to, and she's a fucking fox, like hot as fuck. But he goes, he wants to lick me. He licks me for 1 minute. I'm coming, and I've never come before with any client who's down there for 30 minutes.
Wow.
And I'm like, why him? She goes, I have no fucking clue. But this guy makes me explode.
That's
crazy, right?
You gotta bother this guy.
Yeah, but look, everything else about him was kind of fucked up, she goes. But when he goes down on me, I'm like, and he comes every week. So she goes, I look forward to this guy coming because he pays well. I don't do nothing.
Yeah, you have to do next to nothing. You get to come.
She does nothing,
gig.
watches him because he likes the way she looks. But then he goes down on her. 1 minute, she's fucking exploding. And I'm like, why?
That's a fucking amazing success rate.
Yeah, but why? How do you think?
Well, okay.
Nobody else makes her come, by the way. Just remember that part. Nobody.
I get it. But I think that for most or a lot of women, a lot of what makes for that happening is all buildup. So if she's just kind of like experiencing what's happening in the moment and really in the energy that he's experiencing of like him being super turned on. So when you're around somebody that's extremely turned on, that can turn you on.
You think so?
So maybe she gets turned on for 20, 30, 40 minutes watching this guy be so fucking horny. Yeah. And then that makes it much easier for her and he's good.
No, she didn't tell me nothing like that. She doesn't have an answer. She goes, he has a magic tongue. Like it's just fucked up.
Then maybe they're just like really sexually compatible in that way and he's got a magic tongue.
That's what she said. She goes, I don't know what the fuck he has, but she goes, he goes there and it's done. And I go, she goes, other guys go down there for fucking 20 minutes and nothing happens.
Give him my number.
Yeah. Phone number is 41 bleep, 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 bleep.
Ding,
leave a
ding,
message.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, ding, ding.
Hi, this is Sabrina. Please leave all of your contact information for...
And what are you looking for? 30 seconds or 1 minute?
I could, you know what, dealer's choice. I'll take 30 seconds or a minute, whatever he's got.
Yeah, if 1 minute is, why? Take it quicker the better. 30 seconds, bang, bang.
I'm a woman. I could have two in a minute then.
There you go.
If you can do one every 30 seconds, I could have 2 in a minute.
I never asked her that. I wonder if she multis.
She could.
I'm gonna text her when I go home.
And if she's not, she should, because why the fuck not? Just pretend you're not having the first one.
Yeah. I just can't picture this guy going down on her because I know a lot of girls told me guys go down there for 30 minutes. They try to please her so much.
Yep, had that
and
happen.
nothing happens.
Yeah.
And I said, this is my logic. Ask her, what am I doing wrong? Tell me what to do. Like, do I have to go more high? Do you have to adjust your face? Or put your pussy this way? Should I do this? Tell me, I ask. If you don't ask that question, you're gonna be wasting your fucking time.
Well, that's...
And if you answer me, the job's done.
There you go. I think...
But guys don't ask because they're what? Too proud?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too proud.
I think that that's like a little bit of a... Yeah, I think that it's a too proud thing. I think that it's also... I mean, it's an insecurity thing, which I think is attached to being too proud.
I've always asked, because you know what? When she comes, it's the bonus. It makes her feel good. But again, what's too proud to say, hey, tell me what you like?
But like, find me something hotter than a woman having an orgasm.
That's
you can't.
exactly my point.
A man having an orgasm, very seldom sexy. A woman doing it, very seldom not sexy.
Yeah, we could jerk off on the subway. Who gives a fuck?
I've seen it.
You did?
No, I haven't actually seen anybody jerking off on the subway, but I've had several times in my life just people looking out of their window at me, out of their car window at me.
Yeah, guys are sick in the head sometimes.
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
not
See, again, they're not like me. What am I called?
The perverted gentleman.
The perverted gentleman. Yeah, we don't peep and taunt shit. Like, we don't like jerk off looking out the window. Those guys who have those binoculars and they fucking look in the condo to condo across because she's getting dressed. Like, I get it. I just never seen it. Like,
I had a guy looking out his window at me, jerking off, and I started.
How do you know he was jerking off? You seen it?
Because of the arm is moving. He's looking at me. Like, you could tell. Like, the window.
What did you do?
Ledge. What did I do? You know me. I fucking screamed. I lost my shit on this dude.
Well, he was at the window.
So he was on like the second floor. Like,
of his house?
It was an apartment above a convenience store on a side street. He was in the window. Like, he was, I don't know, like 25 feet from me.
And you panicked. Why don't you give him a show, man? What's wrong with you?
Because he's not giving me any money. Why am I going to give him a free show?
Fucking money all the time.
Anyway.
These girls, always they want is money, man.
I
know you're kidding. I know you're kidding.
But he's a fucking pervert. So I scream, and I was like, you think I don't fucking see you, you fucking perv?
Jesus Christ.
And so,
this fucking guy was dumb.
And no. So then what he does is he shuts the light off, but there's enough light behind him that I can see the shadow.
Now you see better.
So I can see the shadow that he's still doing it. So he went away for 20, 30 seconds and then comes back and starts doing it again. And I start screaming. I was like, you think I don't fucking see you, motherfucker?
Jesus, you're fucked. What are you doing What are you doing in the meantime? Are you washing dishes? Like, what are you doing?
I was on the street because it was at an intersection. And the convenience store is on, it was Bloor and something.
So you're walking on the street and he's jerking off. So I'm walking on
the street, smoking a cigarette, talking to my friend.
Whatever, yeah.
We were close to, we were at like near Bloor and Ossington.
This guy's fucked. Okay, that's
so,
fucked.
Yeah, no.
So
this guy.
I thought you were in your house, maybe lying on the chair, like with your little shorts or something.
No! I'm just living my life on the fucking street, and this
guy's
random
jerking
dude
off
starts jerking off, staring at me, and I was like, "You think I don't fucking know what's going on?"
Fuck, go to the beach at least, man, and jerk off in your car. Look at some bikinis, man. Do something. Be a real perv.
I know. Be a real pervert that I can respect.
Yeah, exactly. Respect the pervs, man.
If
gentleman pervert.
If he threw 100 out the window, I would have stood there.
So this guy's sitting at the fucking window, looking at girls in clothes, walking along the street, jerking off.
I can't tell you how many times that something closely related to that has happened.
I can't even comprehend this. Like, I just don't see what the fucking purpose of this is.
I was 16 the first time it happened.
Doesn't matter how old. Well, it does matter. Of course it matters. But the point is, what does he see? Like, when he looks at a fucking person and walking along the street?
I think that it's probably got a lot to do with the fact that this isn't something I'm supposed to be doing. And so because it's not allowed, I really want to do it, and it really gets me going.
Jesus.
I know.
I hear you. You know, man, a lot of people have a lot of issues like that. But for me, I just can't comprehend. I'm sure it's very strange. Like, again, if you're in your house and you're little on panties, fucking, I don't know, vacuuming or something, and I happen to catch you, because I had the condo downtown, I would look through the window and you could see some hot neighbors and I'm sure they've seen us, because we used to take some pictures on the. Never mind.
Yeah.
But that I could get. If you have a telescope, whatever, you maybe fuck around, enjoy some of your time. But to actually look out your window and just see some fucking person walking.
I'm just fully dressed waiting to meet my friend on the corner.
That's totally not normal.
No, it's not, but it's also like extremely common for the.
What are they called? Peeping Toms? What's a peeping Tom? Is that what the term is? Peeping Tom?
Well, I
Was that an old term? Was that an old term?
A peeping Tom is somebody that looks into somebody else's window.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was doing to you.
No, he was looking through his window at me on the street.
Though, but not in your house.
A peeping Tom doesn't necessarily mean that they're jerking off. A peeping Tom just means that they're being a creep and looking at you. I don't know what the fuck you call what this guy was doing, but I wasn't.
Voyeurism, but it's.
Yeah, it's like voyeurism plus masturbation.
Yeah, there's a lame voyeur.
The lame voyeur.
The lame voyeur.
Well, you know.
Anyways, getting back to the massage parlors, I like them. I recommend them. There's some nice girls, a lot of fun. I just go in the daytime and find yourself.
I'm telling you, if they would let me rent out one of those rooms, they're fucking beautiful.
They are.
Obviously, I don't need any service that they have there, but I would love to be in that
They do
space.
girls. They do girls. Some girls do girls. Oh, yeah.
Really?
For sure. Why not? They do couple. You can even see on their profiles. It says women, couples. You could go there with your man.
Really?
And a girl, if she has it on their profile, will suck his dick and eat your pussy, I think.
Huh, good for her.
Well,
good for us.
That's what she doesn't mind. She likes women. She's probably bisexual. And what's the problem? You're obviously going to pay a little bit more, but she's there. So
I never knew that I would be like, I don't know. I never thought that I could go to a rub and tug, but
yeah.
I'm down.
As a couple, yeah, you can.
No,
or
but just
by
like
yourself. Or by yourself. Yeah.
You know, maybe I have a good night at work and I want to go treat myself.
As long as the profile states that she sees women, you're in. Not all of them do, but you know what? There's quite a bit that do. So.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's like it's a very different experience to be with a woman than it is to be with a man.
Very.
It's much more like
intimate.
It's more intimate. It's more like emotional. It's more sensual. All that shit.
A girl can suck a guy's dick, no problem. But a girl to eat a pussy, she's got to like that person a little bit.
Yeah, but also like the energy of the person that you're dealing with is going to be much less like aggressive, cool, make me come and I'm done. With a woman, it's more social. It's more,
I get it. Yeah. It's nice. That's why we like watching two girls fuck.
Really?
Well, isn't that what we do?
I mean, I know, and it's an extremely popular category.
What's it called?
What, lesbians? Girl on girl?
I'm joking. I just wanted to fuck with you. Of course I know what it's called.
Jesus.
Holy.
That felt like a fucking trick question.
It was, you see? I do that reverse psychology shit.
There it is.
Anyways, another day, another dollar. We're done again. Listeners, hope you enjoyed this episode. Time for us to roll. We'll see you again next Friday. Julian and
Sabrina.
We're out, listeners. Have a great week. Be safe.
Bang, bang. We're going to get into some serious nasty shit. I like that.